Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylin. I am the owner of Canine Dog Grooming Salon located in Cape Coral, Florida. I'm sorry if I keep looking over to my left side. I don't know why I'm doing that. There's literally nothing there. So I wanted to go ahead and make a video today and talk to you guys about 10 things that I wish I knew before becoming a groomer. So if you're looking to get into this field or if you had some interest in it, these are 10 things that I wish somebody would have told me. So 10 things I wish I knew before becoming a dog groomer. I wrote some stuff down, so I'm just kind of gonna read off of this as we go. Number 1, you are going to have to learn to love the hair. Okay, maybe not love the hair, but stop complaining about it. Personally, I'm still a complainer. It's fine. It is our problem and forever will be our problem. They came to you to get rid of the hair. It is absolutely 100% your job. So, with that being said, that is number 1. This is a hairy job. And if this is something that you're gonna do and continue to do, you're gonna have to learn to accept that. All right, number 2, carpal tunnel. Yes, it is a real thing. It doesn't feel good, but there are ways to avoid it and prolong it from happening to you. With proper care and education, you may not believe this fact at all. Number 4, no one likes it, no one talks about it, but they all ask for it. I'm talking about the dark side of grooming. Anal glands. Yeah, it's gross. You have to squeeze their butthole. You pull the tail and you squeeze it. I'm sorry, I'm just not here. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat the shit. That is what this is. So yeah, I wish somebody would have told me about that. The only advice that I have for that, rinse, lather, repeat. Let me say that again. Rinse, lather, soap, and then rinse again.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what number I'm on.
Excuse me, number 3. The all over toll it can take on your body. It is a very labor demanding job. My freaking back hurts every single day. I try not to bitch about it.
Oh really? Because you're bitching about it right now.
Of stress on your back, from picking up the dogs and putting them in the tub, to picking them up, putting them on your table, to doing like weird positions to get into certain spots on the dog and different angles. Like those little tiny weenie dogs, you have to pick up those little legs and get under there to like cut the hair, and it does take a toll on your body. I highly recommend getting some massages.
But seriously though, why am I recommending all of this? Is somebody paying me to do this? No. Okay.
Number 5. Hopefully I'm doing this in order. Number 5. It's sad, but it is bound to happen, the passing away of a client. This can be owner or the dog. I'm mostly referring to the fur babies. We spend so much one-on-one time with them, and sometimes we even get the opportunity to raise them to be table trained the way we prefer. I'm talking like as puppies and stuff. We get these dogs, we spend so much time with them. I have some dogs I do once a week, some dogs I do every 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and so on, and they repeat. They are scheduled throughout the entire year. So after you've been doing this job for so long, I mean, they don't have the longest lifespan, unfortunately. So you do lose clients, and it's sad. It's really sad when you get those phone calls. So it will happen, and it's usually the good ones, unfortunately. The good ones always go first, that's what they say, and it's true, unfortunately. So
Okay, but seriously, why is my freaking chest
number
so
6,
red?
I am no janitor, but when it comes to cleaning up poop and pee, it can take over your entire day. Nothing like a good Brillo pad shower at the end of your long poop-filled day. Yeah, sometimes it can be a real shitty job. I'm not even exaggerating when I say that. There are just some days that you just want to cry. You pick up so much poop and you clean up so much pee, and sometimes it even happens after they get a bath, and then you put them somewhere to dry, and then they go to the bathroom and it gets on them and you have to do the whole process all over again. It is really gross, but it does happen. So just know that there will be some of those days, some of those extra shitty days. So, and you have to clean it because no one's gonna do it for you. All right. Number 7, invest in your equipment and pay attention to it. It could last you a lifetime. This is so true. I have spent the last 7 years buying shitty tools from like TJ Maxx or like nail clippers from like Ross, or like I literally bought a pair of nail clippers from the Dollar Tree. They were $1, you guys. Guess how quickly they broke too. So I would invest in good equipment. It will last you a long time. Find a good person to sharpen your tools, your blades, your shears, to replace your blade drives, anything that goes wrong with your clippers. Take good care of them. Clean them, oil them. I've seen people take a hard bristle brush, a metal brush, and brush the hair off of their clippers. Do not freaking do that. You will ruin them. As far as clip combs go, I love the metal ones, but I do love my plastic ones too. I've broken so many teeth. I've chipped so many teeth off of my blades. I just had a brand new 15 blade. I had a clip comb, a metal clip comb on it. I was doing a dog and it snagged on something and it chipped the tooth right off. That was like a $35 blade. Trash. Can't use it now. So pay attention, take good care of it, invest in your equipment. It will last you a long time. I know the Christine brushes, somebody just posted on one of the Facebook groups that their brush broke. They took a picture of it, sent it to them. They sent them a brand new brush. Yes, the brush did cost probably $100, but buying 12 of these little ones is like equivalent. So, and they break in like a month. So invest in your equipment. You will not regret it. It will last you a very long time. Number 8, there will be some days where you have no-shows, meaning your clients forgot or decided that they didn't want to come in. Since being a dog groomer is mostly based on commission, there will be days where your paycheck will not be what it was last week. So I highly, highly recommend I save all my cash tips and I put them in a jar. I call it my rainy day, fun day money. And my dad calls it his madman money. Save your tips for those days. If you're like me, I live in Florida. It's really seasonal here. So when the snowbirds are down here, when it's snowing up north, we are super, super busy and we make a lot of good money. Or we can make good money. So learn to save your money because it's not here year round for some people. And who knows, like if an accident happens and something happens to your car or a dentist bill, or if you don't have insurance and a medical bill comes up, you have that money there. You can go and get it, because if you're counting on your upcoming week's paycheck and 5 of your dogs didn't show up, that could be like $300 that you're not going to get now because you can't make it up. So unfortunately, not all grooming salons are commission-based, but I would say a good majority of them are, at least where I'm from. They pretty much all run like 50% commission. So save your money. You will be very glad you did if something happens and you need it. Number 9, this is a 2-in-1. I'm sure you have heard this from someone at some point in your life. You cannot please everyone. Let me say this again. You cannot please everyone. That is right. I'm sure your parents have told you this, and it's okay. There are going to be good days. There are going to be bad days. There are going to be some people, no matter what you do, no matter how far out of your way you go, bending over backwards, squeezing them in when you have absolutely no room. They never tip. It happens. So take a deep breath. Try to get through it. And you know what? If you're like me, fire the client. Bye. Don't come back. I have a list that sits over on my counter right there where I check people in and out. And it has the names of 2 other grooming salons and a vet. I give them all my bad clients. If they don't like me, 3 strikes, you're out. No shows and being unappreciative and complaining. I'm done. I don't put up with it anymore. I did it for a lot of years, and now that I have my own salon, not anymore, and I love it. You won't regret it. And they might be happy that you did it too. You know, if you're not able to please them, maybe them going somewhere else would be better for both them, the client and the dog. So it's kind of like a win-win at that point. Also, let's see. Number 10, finally. This does not apply to everybody, but when you first become a groomer, you are most likely going to be working under somebody. When you come out of an academy or school or whatever, your first job, usually, if you haven't already become a groomer and taken school somewhere, you're a bather. That's where you start. That's like the ground level, entry level, or receptionist, even that. And then you become a bather, and then you become a groomer. And there is nothing more fueling than seeing half of your paycheck go to the person you are working for. It gave me so much motivation to get out there and get on my own. It was like fuel for my fire. I am super driven and independent anyways. So when it comes to my paycheck, my money that I worked really hard for, granted, I was working at their shop using their name and technically their clients, but to see half of everything that I made go to them was like detrimental to me. I just couldn't do it. So I started out in my house. I branched out from there with a partner. That went downhill. That's a whole nother story. I ended up going back to corporate. I was a manager. Was miserable there, went back to a private salon, and I was there for about 3 years. And then I actually got fired from my last job over something so stupid. It wasn't even my fault. And I ended up finding this place. It was for sale. I bought it. It was basically just a empty space with a name slapped on it. There were like 0 clients, but I've built it up now and it's doing really good. So getting sidetracked. Number 10 is how driven being a dog groomer can make you be when you start off. So those are my 10 things that I wish I knew. I wish somebody would have told me before I had become a groomer. I totally missed something in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. I missed something. Hang on. I got all these numbers wrong. I am like such a freaking squirrel. I could just jump off the tree and go flying. So I do apologize for that.
Oh my God, what is happening to my chest? Lord have mercy.
Oh no, I did. I got it all. We're good. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, you guys. I have to go pick up my daughter. It is 5:05. I'm supposed to be out of here at 5 o'clock. I did lock my shop door already because I'm filming at my shop right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to know when I'm putting up new videos, hopefully I'm going to be posting once a week. Hit the bell. And you can also check me out on my Instagram page. I believe it's Canine Grooming Salon. I will double check that. And I hope that I see you guys again in my next video. Thank you so much. Have a great day.